And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set and on the hill, number 33.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Now into the ball game on defense, Brock Jones. He takes over and right. All right, ready to go here. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. The wind of the pitch. And it stays fair.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Ground ball could be two. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Mickey Moniak. And now batting, Mike Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Top of the zone for a called strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And that is a big first out.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
2 on, 1 out. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Backed off the plate that time. Fought off foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. The run scores. Here comes a second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One down. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Back.
Right through there for a strike. Soler leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground out to short. Throws to first in time. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs. Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
At the belt and fires. Stays alive. Two outs. Just missed.
It's a good take.
And another ball. That one inside, and now it's 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Tyler Anderson.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Brock Jones. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And a pitch. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Anderson, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. That one finds the zone, and 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Got him swinging.
Batting second.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. That's in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Next offering upstairs. Just missed.
Ball 2.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Back to the mound. He's got it. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And a big factor for them in recent games, Trevor Larnach.
Boog, if I'm the manager, this is the guy I wanted to play with the game on the line. I mean, he's just so special in these situations. The best of the best, man, they find a way to visualize those big moments well in advance, and they just slow everything down when they get into that situation. They come to a plate with a plan, they've studied the pitcher, and they just seem to execute a lot more than the average guy. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
That missed by a lot. Yeah, that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The Rays down by a pair here in the finale of this 4-game set. That one just missing inside. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Rays held in check here, and they're down 2-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. The line to kick the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
The pitch. Late on that fastball. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
2-2 now. And another ball. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Now, number 0. And that's down and away.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 9. The second baseman.
And now the rookie second baseman, Matthew Lugo. First pitch misses. 2 outs, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. Whips it across. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels go quietly there as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Trevor Larnach.
The designated hitter.
Anderson back to work. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Danny Jansen to hit here.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Just off the inside edge. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Larnach aboard here at first with nobody out. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Ha-Sung Kim next to hit for the Rays. That one way inside.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
The Rays trailing by 2, bottom half of inning number 2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Just off the inside corner. It's 2-2. Anderson ready to work. That one missed. Here comes a pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now the third baseman, Christopher Morel. That misses, and that is ball 1. And there's a ball. That's to third, and that chance handled. That's the third out. Inning over. The Rays strand just the one. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Mickey Moniak. And here it comes. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And the pitch. Foul ball. Righty to the plate. And that's outside. That one pushed to the left and foul. The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman,
Nolan Schanuel will hit next. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That's in there. And it's 0-1. Swings and misses at one down below the zone.
0-2.
And now 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one off the mark. Now 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And they'll do it again.
Some real good life going to the zone on that one.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So, man aboard. Here's Trout.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Strike 1.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
On a strike, the pitch. That one in there to Mike Trout. He goes down looking. And now Jorge Soler doubled his first time up. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Going 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Just off the inside corner. And that's ball 3. The pitch. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 on with 2 away. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Loud. And that's the 3rd out. Angels strand a couple, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. And he deals. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. That one not close. And now it's even 1-1. And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So the lineup flips over. Brock Jones next to hit for the Rays. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Man at second. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Yeah, a foul ball. The 1-2. Good eye in that spot. Next pitch is in the dirt. And now 3-2. Aranda, the runner at second with one away. And that's ball 4. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. And that one is inside ball 1.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses off the outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Outside low. And it's a full count. Brandon Lowe next to bat for Tampa. The pitch. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And no swing. It's ball 4.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. Golden opportunity right here. Ball 1 there.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1. That one pulled foul. Bases loaded. 1 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Larnach. And he's already singled in this game.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Make makes the play, and it's out number 3. And the Rays leave them loaded. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one. Ward in his 5th season, 30 years old now, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. And the pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Just off the outside corner. And the count is even 2-2. Just missed. Up the middle, Kim. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Zach Neto went down on strikes his first time through. And a good eye there. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Way high. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's the third baseman. Grounded out his first time. Down the inside corner for a strike. Throw over to first. Next pitch way upstairs. Neto leads off first with 1 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now back, the second baseman,
Matthew Lugo, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Hit in the air, center field. Drifts towards it. Corrals it. And that is that. Angels strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the 4th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Danny Jansen. The wind of the pitch. Called strike right there.
Well, these Rays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Misses inside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Now up for Tampa Bay, Ha-Sung Kim. That's in there. 0-1. The Halos up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed. The shortstop takes the ball. Now this is in the air down the line. Soler getting an angle on it. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 24.
Christopher Morel getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that drops in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
On the move to the alley. Hauls it in to end the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. The pitch. And that's outside. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Zach Littell warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Boyle getting cranked up as well. And the righty deals. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Just missed. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first. Next to hit, Nolan Shanuel. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Wouldn't chase that time. Moniak gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Mike Trout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
upstairs.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And a foul ball. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. Run comes in from second. It's 3-zip. And now cutting cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Number 33 done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Zach Littell.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Next to hit, Jorge Soler. And that's in there at the knees. No outs, runners at first and second. Comes up empty.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Righty delivers. Grounded to third. Could be two. Tags the runner for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. And next for L.A., Logan O'Hoppe. That's a little bit low. Fought off foul. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Kicks and deals.
That's ball 2.
The other way. Fair ball. Coming home. The throw in. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And that's outside. Man on second, 2 down. There's the strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And another ball. And the right-hander deals. And that's downstairs and outside. Three-two now.
3-2.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Angels 4, the Rays nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
The first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Popped up, moving under it. And in foul ground, he pulls it down, 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny.
And now the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. A little bit low. The Rays down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. That catches the corner.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one missing low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. 1 down, base is empty. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. DeLuca, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
He swings and fouls 1 off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And another ball.
1 strike.
That's off the mark. And now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
On the ground to first. He handles it himself. What a play. Inning over. 1 left for Tampa. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out and 1 away.
Now batting,
the third baseman,
Scott Kingery.
That one down the line. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Matthew Lugo.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Matthew Lugo. That's in there. Strike one. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. Angels 4, the Rays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. Anderson back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Rays looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on. But
here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. A gigantic blast. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
So digging in, Trevor Larnach, 1 for 2. Just missed.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Bounced up the middle. Throws to first in time. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. On the ground, Neto throws to first in time.
Now batting, shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim.
And stepping in for the Rays, Ha-Seong Kim. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. The wide to kick the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Headed towards the corner. Soler makes the grab on the run. The Rays creep closer thanks to the homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the top of the 7th. Now at the plate, Mickey Moniak. And the right-hander back to work.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez getting loose out there. Clevenger getting loose as well. Kicks and fires. That just misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And next for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. First pitch misses. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Morel on to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, 1 for 3. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That one fouled off.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Clips the outside corner, and the count 1-2. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. On the ground to third. Gets it to first, and that will end the inning. Angels held in check as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Now on the bump, Sam Bachman. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel.
The third baseman, Christopher.
And a pitch.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. That's in there.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Next offering way off the plate. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Ground ball right side. Over to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. There's a strike. Bachman goes 6'1". He features a slider, a two-seamer, and he works in a changeup. On its way to the corner, Ward sizing it up. They got it for out number 2. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. Just missed.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Kenley Jansen, the closer, is getting loose. Two outs. And now 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Next offering is downstairs. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. Down in order go the Rays. And they trail it 4-1. We go to the 8th, and now it's the Angels cleanup battle. Jorge Soler. Littell back to work. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
0-1.
And that one wrapped foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a pop-up. Morel makes the play, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 14, Logan O'Hoppe.
So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
DeLuca makes the grab. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 3.
And next for L.A., Taylor Ward. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And it's strike 2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need the scoreless inning in relief right here. They're doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
Next offering is down low. Right back to him on the mound. 3rd out. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, and Joyce. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Number 44, Dan Joyce.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Brock Jones now at the plate. A strikeout and a walk. And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. but that time, a little anxious.
Richie Palacios, the next to hit. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
One down, base is empty. And that one moves his feet. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Right-hander kicks, deals, gets a piece, and stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. That one to first. Shanuel steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Lowe next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped on a line to center. And that's the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Manuel Rodriguez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the shortstop, Zach Neto.
The shortstop, Zach Neto.
And here it comes. Fastball for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Number 0 in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, Drew Rasmussen warming up for manager Kevin Cash. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked.
He's safe.
Now a chance for Matthew Lugo. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. Man at first, one away. And delivers outside. Next one misses. 2-1. At the belt and fires. That one drifts inside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
3-1 is on the way. Foul ball. And he deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Stepping in, Mickey Moniak. Ball one, no strikes. Two outs. That one ripped but foul. One and two now. Swing and a ball popped up. On the move. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kenley Jansen.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Now it's the DH, Trevor Larnach.
The designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
The pitch. And he can't make the play. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's Jansen to hit. Jansen, multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a two-seamer, and he works in a slider. Jansen, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So they're down to their final out. Ha-Sung Kim digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
On the ground to third, and this should do it. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels take the finale here. They win the series 3-1.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here. And you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Rays, 1 run on 3 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.